Hello everybody. Today we're going to take a look at this Clevertronics single 9-watt slim 240 volt batten. Okay, so this is of course a Clevertronics batten. This is a slim batten, okay, made by Clevertronics. Now I did have a video of this active, but I'm going to be updating it because the one I have active is not very detailed. Okay, so this is the only slim Clevertronics batten that I own. Okay, so and it was also the first slim one I ever owned. Okay. So this is pretty much the same as the emergency variant set that's got a narrow chassis. Okay, now this batten here is also available in a double as well. You can get it in a double with a slim chassis as well, but this is a single. Okay, now so we'll take a look at this batten. Okay, so this is the end of here's the batten right here. As you can see, the chassis is slim. Okay, it's got the now you can also get these in diffused as well, okay, and wire guard, but this is only a bare one. Okay, now this is just a standard 240 volt. There's no emergency functions. There's no emergency cap here. Okay, so it's just 240 volt only. Okay, so no emergency, no battery. Okay, so nothing exciting about that. Okay, here's the back. Okay, this is what's on the back here. You got your holes. You got your 2 feet there to stabilize it. We have our port for the power. We got the switch that turns the tube on and off. Okay, now this one here is actually bored through, so the starter is exposed, unlike the other ones that I have, which are concealed. So this one's got a bored through plate. Okay, the plate's held on by this little screw cap here, so you basically unscrew that and then you can take the plate off. This batten is for LED only, so there's no ballast in it. It did originally have a ballast in it when I got it, but I converted it to run LED tubes. Okay. Alright, so the tube that I have in it is an SAL, cool white, okay, as you can see here. Alright, so we'll take the tube out. Okay, before I do, I guess we'll have to turn it on, right? So this is what it looks like when it's running. Now, once again, it's just 240 volt. Okay, so it's just on, off, and that's it. So if the power fails, I can't use this batten. Alright, so that's basically all there is to it. Okay, now this batten here I did paint up a few years ago. I painted it as a jetpack batten, but I scrapped that idea. Okay, so I just want it just the way it is. Okay, now I was originally going to put the switch there, but I couldn't. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open it up. So to open it up, we take the tube out. Okay, and then what we do is we unscrew this cap here. This cap holds the plate down. Okay, and then what you do is you depress this lip on the lamp holder, and now you can lift the plate up. Okay, now the plate will come up, and here's what's inside the chassis. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's no inverter, okay, it's just a standard 240 volts, so nothing really exciting, it's just a 240 volt batten. Okay, we have our terminal block here, we have our starter, okay, and then once again it's bored through, so you can actually change the starter without having to open the batten up. We have our power port here, and I better fix that tape up, so what I'm going to do is just unplug it, and then we'll just fix that up. Alright, now we'll plug it back in. Okay, so this uses a computer cable, as you can see. Okay, just because that's more easy to operate. I better put the camera down so I can plug it in. Alright, so that's basically all that's inside. There's nothing really in here. It's just a 240 volt. Okay, so no emergency function. Okay, so you can still see there's still bits of the orange paint in there from when I painted this up. Okay, so now we'll put the plate back on. Okay, to put the plate back on, you slide it on, you be sure those little lips on there line up, then you push the plate down, okay, just lining up the lip, okay, and then you put the cap back on, okay, and then that holds it together. Okay, now we put the tube back in, and away you go. Okay, so that's basically it, okay. So that is my Clevertronics single 9-watt slim batten. So I hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it.